Folks, we're going to be riding in a Tesla today. And this is called the frunk. Okay.
Front,
so where's the engine at?
It's actually a battery that is the floor of the truck. The
Yeah, it's like comprises probably like 20%, 25% of the car, right? It's a battery.
Yeah, I mean, the battery really does go underneath the entire chassis of the vehicle.
Yeah. And now the motors are probably on each wheel, as I recall.
Yeah,
motor
and back.
Yeah.
There's two motors.
Two motors. They drive two wheels front and two in the back.
Front axle, rear axle.
Nice. Nice. I like the color too. Oh, look at the door handles. So yeah, you push in, and then
on vacation
look at that.
Year
and it comes right open.
Yeah.
And you just pull it. Oh, I see. Let me get that on camera. Then pull out. All right, let's get in. Do you like the door handles, the way they pop out like that?
You get used to it.
You got to kind of pop it, but you got to keep pushing it. Then you got to grab it. So
yeah, the worst part is, well, you learn how to do it with one finger pushing in and grab it with the rest of your hand. But
yeah.
The worst part is, just teaching the uninitiated.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to buckle up, dude.
Oh yeah. Probably won't even let you go, right? Do you have one of the Tesla chargers now? Did you get one?
Oh yeah, I bought one.
Okay.
I had that ready to go before I even brought it home.
Okay. And do you mount that somewhere, like in your garage? Is that where you?
I don't have a garage, so I have a it's just mounted on the side of my house.
Okay.
Next to the electric meter box and stuff like that.
So
Verizon box.
You're just quiet. Can you like sneak up on people and go beep beep?
Could.
Startle them?
It makes kind of like a science fiction-y kind of sound when I'm in reverse, just to.
Oh really?
So if I'm backing out at Wegmans and I can't really see.
Does it go?
You'll hear it. I'll show it to you.
Okay. I don't want to push anything that.
Yeah, as long as you don't change any settings, you really can't.
Yeah.
You can explore it. It doesn't matter.
So this is the windshield defrost right here.
Yeah.
When I push that, I go. Whoop.
And then it's just in the morning.
It just comes on. And this is the rear defrost. I see. Okay. And so we're getting the ropes of this here. What is it? Oh, karaoke! You're kidding me? They got karaoke in it?
Yeah, well, they call it karaoke. It's just music.
Okay.
It doesn't give you the words to the song.
Oh, so if you want to sing, you're driving it down.
And it plays the music with the vocals. So
muted or lower, like a karaoke.
Maybe muted. I know you can hear it, but
karaoke.
I think it's just karaoke favorites, but I don't think it really does anything different.
Huh. Speed limit. Look at that. It gives you the speed limit. You're on the road that you're on.
You want me to just type in? You want to go to that place that we know is closed, or you want me to type in maze? Google it. And
I have a feeling that most of those places, since most of them are going to be Amish owned, are going to be closed today. If you head towards Lancaster area, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, let's just go to the one where I know it's not.
Yeah. I was thinking about calling them yesterday, the Kings, right? Is that what you're talking about? And just see, hey, would it be okay if we showed up today, if we were able to get access? Just go ahead and fly our drones, and we'll give you a promotional video. I'll make sure it's you're named on my YouTube channel, but I didn't do it. Maybe we'll just
because I would go up there, and then if he doesn't.
If he's around, maybe
we're not doing anything malicious. The worst they're going to do is tell us to leave.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Change the battery display to distance, so now it's showing me in miles instead of
how far you can go.
Right.
I see.
That's a little less than accurate.
Miles.
274, and I'm at 89% battery. Realistically, unless I was driving like an angel, without going over the speed limit.
Sure. Yeah.
Realistically, I could probably do about 260. It wouldn't go to 274. Now it's at 273.
273 just dropped there.
That's also it's an estimation, and one way to calibrate your battery is to bring it as low as you can and then recharge it.
Yeah. Now,
typically I go home from work every day and hook it up to the charger.
Yeah.
And you have it set per their recommendations to charge it to 90%.
Okay.
You don't want to charge it to 100% and then have it sit in your driveway.
Just like a drone battery.
Because then it's like all cooked up, nowhere to go. You
Yeah.
know? And that's bad for the life of the battery.
Now, just like our drones, when it gets to a certain battery level, when you're a certain distance from home, will the car automatically turn around and go home before the battery dies?
No, I mean, it wouldn't know. It knows you're home.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
But it wouldn't know. In a lot of cases, at that point, you'd be closer to a Tesla supercharger than home anyway.
Yeah,
It will
you
tell
would
you
be
though
probably.
if say I'm going somewhere I don't know where I'm going, like, and I use the navigation. It'll tell you you don't have enough gas, you don't have enough battery to get there. You're going to have to charge on the way.
Okay.
Here's where we think you should charge.
Oh, so it does give you location for charging.
Yeah, but I usually disagree with them, and some of them really pull you off the beaten path.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I learned that by trial and error going up to Massachusetts this summer. And you go to Massachusetts, you go on the Jersey Turnpike, and just about every rest stop on the Jersey Turnpike has a Tesla supercharger.
Yeah. I mean, our phones, tell us what to do, and that's enough for me. I don't want my car telling me what to do, where to go. I sometimes disagree with the phone too, with the GPS, because I often know where I'm going, and it tells go this way. I was like, no, I'm not going that way because I want to go this way.
I've done it where the GPS will tell me one way, and I know something better.
Yeah.
And once I deviate from the GPS, what it's telling me, I've seen like the time go down, significantly.
Yeah.
Like, watch this. So here's the cool part.
What's that? What just happened?
I'm not driving.
Oh, you got the automatic drive thing going?
Now, actually, this is standard with all the vehicles.
Okay, isn't there one you have to pay like a little extra for? You could have
$10,000 extra.
That's a lot extra. What does that do? When you pay the $10,000? Does it drive
well,
itself?
what I've got, what comes standard, will slow down. If that car in front of me stops for a red light, then it'll slow down. I'll come to a complete stop.
Okay.
When he starts moving, I'll start moving.
Okay.
It'll keep me within my lane. It will not change.
And that's what you
This
paid.
level will not change lanes for me.
Okay.
And if you pay the extra, it's $10,000 or $200. They just, since I've gotten the vehicle, watch this. See, now I got this message. It comes up more frequent than once a minute.
Oh, so it doesn't do the automatic turning itself?
No,
Or-
what I'm just showing you there is
Yeah.
it does require my attention. I can't just like go climb in the back, go looking
and take a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If less than once a minute, I have to. A message will come up, and I have to just kind of like put the slightest
Tweak
bit of
it.
pressure on the wheel,
Yeah.
and then it's satisfied that I'm actually, paying attention.
You see those news reports of people like taking a nap on the way to work,
Well, Amazon.
Guys like,
Amazon is full now. I just braked,
okay, and
so it stops the cruise control and the automatic steering.
so it's almost like an advanced cruise control.
Yeah, but it's great for the long rides on the turnpike,
Sure.
and just it cuts down on the fatigue, I think.
Yeah.
Now,
absolutely.
if you pay the $10,000 or the $200 subscription, it changes lanes for you. Like, say, it detects all around you what traffic is doing, and if like it says, well, geez, the left lane's open, I'm going over to the left lane. It'll do that automatically.
Oh, wow.
And then about a month ago, it just started doing navigation where it'll actually make exits for you and stuff like that.
Okay. So they do like frequent updates.
All
And
the time.
they'll push it to the device here.
Yeah, usually they want you to do it on Wi-Fi. So
Okay.
and at
So
my
when you're
house,
home or whatever.
on the side of my house, it's a weak signal.
Yeah.
So if I get a notification that there's an update, I'll actually park my car on my front lawn for a half hour while it does
Good.
the update.
All right. That's cool. So when you say it's either $10,000 or $200 subscription, what is it? $200 a month
Yeah.
for a prescription? Okay.
I haven't done it.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would either. I
was toying with trying it when I go back up to Massachusetts in December.
Yeah.
After Christmas.
Well, it might, once in a while. I mean, if you could just do it, like I'll just do it for a month because I'm going to go on this trip. You pay the $200 and then but you don't renew it.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Could you just do it like month to month?
Oh yeah, I would just do it once. I don't think I.
What the hell? It's raining.
I know.
The wipers come on automatically with the rain?
Sometimes it's the detection isn't always perfect.
Yeah. This is cool. And yeah, that is actually glass up there, and you can see through it. Wow. Well, sometime in the future, I think this is going to be something I'll be considering.
Mark.
Yeah.
In 5 years, if you're buying a new car, you're going to have a hard time finding a car that's not electric.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're probably right. Yeah.
I was talking to somebody who knows a little bit about what's going on, the trends, and we're expected that within the next year that possibly gas prices could be up towards $6 a gallon.
Ouch! And I got four not gas guzzling cars, but I got 4 cars that use gas. Yeah. Well, these cars, all of a sudden, it's like overnight. It's like boom! I'm seeing Teslas all over the place. I don't know what happened, or how, or why.
Well, part of what happened was about 3-4 years ago, they came out with the Tesla Model 3, which was Tesla. Prior to that was a $100,000 car.
Yeah.
And then they advertised the Model 3 at $35,000.
Yeah, which is not bad.
Which they you can't get one that cheap anymore because that was a single motor, less range thing, and Tesla found out that only having the single motor was stressing the battery out, so people would end up having to replace the battery in a much shorter time.
Okay.
Having the dual motor makes the vehicle more expensive, but
your $8,000 battery doesn't die.
It's $20,000 battery.
What?
They said that a lot of the people right now who are, they've had the vehicle for like 9 years or whatever, and their battery needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
They're just trading it in because. Now, this is all still new, and all these prices are going to be adjusted and stuff like that.
Sure.
Some of the competition, like Chevy, most notably, is really coming out there, and Volkswagen, and now Ford.
Chevy had the Volt, right? That was that were their first electric vehicle.
They were really one of the first ones. The one car company that I haven't heard anything about doing anything electric was previously my favorite car company, and that's Honda.
Yeah, we have a Honda. But I'm sure that they're going to be, jumping on the bandwagon.
They're going to have to.
Yeah.
They're going to have
They probably have something in the works now. Your Toyota has the Prius?
Yeah, it's still a hybrid, though. I'm not paying for two drive systems.
It seems more complex, I think, more possibility. That's another point there with these things, too. There's nowhere near as complex as, say, the old internal combustion engine, or what we have today, It's just like a million things that go wrong. Believe me, I know, because I paid for most of the problems that can go wrong in our cars. This is...
Plus the Prius is slow.
It is. Yeah, I heard that.
This thing
is... Oh, my... Oh! I love that. It brushes you into the seat.
Francine hates it.
No, I love it. I had a Conquest years ago, which was a Mitsubishi Starring. I was turbocharged and all that, and that did the same thing. But it was a turbo, but it did have a lag. This thing is instantaneous. I mean, as soon as you hit it, I was back in the seat. King's Pumpkin Bar. That felt good. I like that. Now, is this the fastest Tesla you can get? Or is there one that's faster?
Oh no, this is not the fastest.
And that was fast when you hit that almost the gas when you hit the accelerator.
When you go there and you buy the model, this is the Model Y, which is the second least expensive one that they came out with. And I waited once. I was going to buy the Model 3, and then when I heard about the Model Y, and it's basically on the same chassis except for it sits up a little bit higher, so it's considered more of an SUV.
Okay. So you could go maybe on a more rugged terrain with it, perhaps.
Yeah, but it's
that you would want to want
Pennsylvania. You won't bottom out as much on some of the Pennsylvania potholes and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know? We got bad roads in the state.
We certainly do.
But if you there's two models you can buy when you buy the Model Y. One is the long range, which is what I got, and the other one's the performance model, which is a little bit less expensive. Or more expensive, I'm sorry, and then also a lot of the phone.
What makes it performance is it's not doesn't have any like. Is it faster?
Yeah.
When you hit the accelerator, what does it give you? More powerful motors?
I guess, but the motors that make it faster are in this car.
Oh. Huh. Okay, so it's not the motor.
Here on the app, which the app is an integral part of having a Tesla.
Yeah.
I can buy an acceleration boost for $2,000.
Oh.
I can make this car $10,000 or full self-driving just by clicking that button and agreeing to pay $10,000.
Wow, it'd be that easy.
And they'll charge the same credit, the same people that financed the car for me.
Okay, so then they'll just push an update to it.
The acceleration boost is crazy because I can go from 0 to 60 in this car in 4.8 seconds.
That's
if I pay the $2,000, I can do that in 4.2 seconds. So 0.6 seconds quicker for $2,000.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be worth it to give you that small of a boost, you know.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you need it? How fast do you need
that was quick.
This is the fastest. I'm not a fast car kind of guy. That's not why I bought the car, but this is the fastest car I ever had.
Nice. Well, we went from the Conquest. At that time, I was trying to build a business, a clock repair down on the main line. So we ended up, when the Conquest had like high mileage on it, I traded that in and got a little dinky Saturn. Saturn SL1. It was like night and day. It was like, oh man, I'll stop it on the gas, stop moving. Now the Honda we have, the Accord, is it's just a basic model of the LX, but it's got a little bit of pickup, so it's nowhere near like this, but it's not bad. So here we are in Lancaster County. That was see all the cows. There's like a black one up there. I guess a bull. It's a bull there.
You'll find out.
No, thank you.
Have a bite to eat at the place because they're usually rest stops, restaurants and stuff there. But Martha's Vineyard is an island, and I knew that Tesla did not have any supercharger sites on the island.
Okay.
But I found that a couple third-party charging sites.
Oh, okay.
So I signed up with them, and you have to register a credit card and whatever. And
so they charge you for every time you go to charge there?
Yeah.
They charge you money?
Yeah, just like getting gas, but you hook up, and however kilowatts you get is how they charge you. You know. And I hooked up to the one at the this town hall that they have, and apparently this town has a couple electric vehicles in their fleet. And when I hook up, it tells you the rate that it's charging, how fast it's charging, and it was telling me that I was charging at a rate of 4 miles per hour.
Oh, okay.
Which means...
So in like 2 hours time, you would only be able to go additional 8 miles.
Yes. Yeah.
That's kind of slow. That's a slow charge.
Awful. That's awful. And I was prepared for it not being as fast as a Tesla supercharger, but I really wasn't expecting it to be
What do we got? Look at this.
slow.
Look at this. Well, I'm glad I got the camera on.
I didn't know what I was looking at first.
Yeah, it's a little boy and a little pony. Well, there you go. Hope he doesn't mind being on camera. That's funny.
So
yeah, so you plug it in for whatever time you're going to be there, and you get like maybe a couple more miles of driving time, right?
Well, I knew that wasn't going to work for me for the 2 weeks that I was there, so I had to scramble and think of something else. And there was a Tesla charger at one of the hotels, but I called them and they confirmed that it was only for guests of that hotel, which is kind of a feature that some hotels now have. You know, like, yeah, come stay at our hotel and you can charge your Tesla.
Car, yeah.
So,
and they wouldn't let you, even if there was 1 or 2 open, they would not let you charge it. You would pay them a fee or whatever.
I didn't push it.
Okay.
With the guy at the front desk.
All right.
But I sought other methods, and I don't know if you noticed in the front there was that little bag, and it was marked Tesla. That bag has third-party adapters and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I went to the hardware store and I bought a 100-foot long heavy-duty extension cord. And I was charging it at the rental place.
Okay.
And there I was getting about 8 miles of range per hour. So double the speed.
Yeah, if you can leave it plugged in overnight, you'll get
right.
enough of a charge.
I was able to, like, at the end of in the end of the day, we were able to do everything we wanted to do. And overnight, I was able to get it to a point where I was definitely outpacing our usage.
Okay, so that's good.
But I was leery about, like, okay, I don't expect my rental guy to put gas in my car.
You're right. True. Yeah. And you're using his electricity. He's not charging you for his electricity, right?
I had to plug it into the same outlet that used the window air conditioning.
Okay.
And that made me think, okay, my wife and I aren't big air conditioning users.
Okay, so you just use the AC less.
We didn't use the AC at all.
Okay.
And another thing is, that place we stay at is a 3-bedroom house.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the 2 of us. So we're using a lot less electricity because of that.
Right.
We're also using less water and flushing the toilet and all that stuff. So I didn't feel too guilty.
Yeah.
I probably, in that 2 weeks that we stayed there, maybe used, $20 worth of electricity, So
yeah. I'm going to call this video Tesla Talk with Phil. How about that?
Okay.
Actually, it might. With a drone video thrown in. This is cool. My first Tesla. Step on it again if you don't mind. God, I love that. Wow, folks, if you could just feel this. That's
I'll do it again in a minute, but
okay.
I'll tell you where to aim your camera.
Alright. I've been aiming at my face. Watch me get pressed back into the seat. Do it again real quick.
You could have goaded me into it.
I'll get my buddy Phil a speeding ticket. Well, I'll pay for it.
Alright, well, we'll go on the bypass when we get back.
Okay.
Down
Straight right here. Right here. Now it's a car coming. That's when you get like a look at my face, you know, when you do it.
47.
There you go, folks. You see a smile on my face. Where this wood grain thing is here, but it looks, you know.
It was weird at night.
Yeah, I would imagine you got no lights or anything on your dash. This is cool though. I like this. How often do they push updates to it? Is it just random?
Once a month. I got an update the other day. I got all excited.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you the notes about it.
Oh.
Until after you've got the update.
Oh, really? I
got the update.
So they force you to get the update? You have to get it? You can't say no?
You just get the nagging messages if you don't, you know.
Yeah.
There's no box that says don't show me this again or anything like that.
Right.
But most of the drivers want the update.
Yeah, and I think I would too. I'm always for that, you know, with any kind of technology.
I got the update, and you can't use the car for like a half hour or whatever. So it's like you gotta make sure that you're good with that.
Right.
And then I got the update, and it said there were like slight improvements in the navigation. I'm like,
okay.
I don't use the navigation most of the time when I'm home, you know. A friend of mine was at, let's say hypothetically, I was in Downingtown and my car was at UPS parking lot.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine needed to get into my trunk. I could open my trunk remotely.
Okay.
Through Wi-Fi.
Okay. So it must have. Well, I'm just wondering how that works.
For the first year, you get premium connectivity with Tesla.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then after the year's up, then you got to pay like it's a subscription of $20 a month, which I think kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I'll weigh my options with that. I won't be able to use their navigation anymore after that, but I can. I can use my own. So.
Okay, something to think about. I know with the GM's like that with the OnStar. You know, when you purchase it, you get like a free year of OnStar, but then after that, you got to pay probably $20 a month somewhere in that line to maintain connectivity. But but this you almost have to because everything is here on the screen. You know.
You never use the brake.
You don't?
No, I rarely do.
Really? So it just it's got the regenerative braking, which charges the battery too, from what I understand.
That's exactly what it does. And then so that is a little bit of a learning curve to get used to that, but then you appreciate it.
So when you do hit the brake, what happens? Nothing? It just brakes normally. Yeah. So but if you lose, as soon as you leave I keep wanting to say gas, but you leave your foot off the pedal.
Right now I'm applying pressure and I'm doing the speed limit, and it's all me. It's not any.
All right.
So now I'm approaching a red light here.
So when you take your foot off the accelerated pedal, it just stops automatically with no application of the brake.
I'm raising my foot off the pedal now. It's still on the pedal, and now my foot is off the pedal, and it's hold. I put it actually in park.
Okay. That's interesting. That would take a little while for me to get used to.
If I was going on a road trip right now, and I had it charged up to 100%, then the battery can't accept any more juice. Okay. Regenerative juice. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
And it'll message you that's saying that that feature is not working right at the moment, but as I drive, it will kick in.
As the battery starts to go down. So that's probably why you don't want to charge your battery to 100%. One of the reasons, anyway, right?
Yeah, probably the least of the reasons.
Yeah.
But maybe.
All right.
See, even there it says Frunk.
Frunk. Oh, yeah, it does. All right, well, let's get the drones out of the frunk. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in with Tesla Talk with Phil. And a little drone flight thrown in to boot. Take care, folks.
Us boys like our toys, don't we?
Oh, we do. We definitely do. All right, folks. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.